Hi, Alex Joyner here, pastor at First United Methodist Church in Charlottesville, Virginia. This is the midweek update for the 16th of February, 2022. And the main feature today is that we've got Harry Kennon, our pastor emeritus here at First Church, talking with Carolyn McGee over in the park about a new initiative called Prayer in the Park during Lent. I think you'll be intrigued by it. It's one way for us to live into this new vision of loving the whole city and loving the city whole, starting right here. And I hope you'll take advantage of taking part in that prayer initiative in the park. Lent is coming up, so we are starting that on March the 2nd. That's only 2 Wednesdays from now. It's also Kevin White's birthday. He'll let you know that, our director of music. But Ash Wednesday is a time when traditionally we impose the ashes on your forehead as a reminder of our mortality and our dependence on God. There'll be 2 opportunities for you to do that. One will be in the park from 12 to 12:30. No formal liturgy. I'll just be present in the park, and if you come, we will do a prayer, and I'll impose the ashes there. If you want to come to the church in the evening, we will have music. It should be a wonderful evening with music and readings in the sanctuary from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Now that's a 2-hour period. You certainly don't have to be there for the whole 2 hours. You can come, take part in some meditative time with the music and readings that are going on, and then whenever you're ready, you come up, and I'll be there for imposing the ashes as well at that period. So that's 2 opportunities on Wednesday, March the 2nd, 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evening, and hope that we will see you at one of those occasions. Finally, I just wanted to say a word about our continuing awareness of the pandemic and responses to it. I know we are all weary of all that it's part of, but all that requires of us, but just wanted to let you know that our PRG team, which stands for Post-COVID Recovery Group, we're still waiting for that post-COVID time, but they continue to meet, and we are grateful for the work that that group has done to help keep us safe during this time. We are continuing our distancing and masking during worship times. We're asking if folks will please sign in when they enter the building. We have begun to discuss, what comes next, how this all ends, and when we might be able to move to more relaxed masking protocols. The group is meeting again on February the 28th to take a look at our background numbers from in the region and to talk about it some more. If you've got some feedback, you can talk to me. You can talk to Kathy Berlin or Hugh Schaefer, the co-chairs of that group. And we'd love to hear your thoughts about where we stand and as we continue to try to keep folks safe. Thank you for all of your observance of those protocols. And as we continue to hear, vaccinations are still the strongest protection against the severe outcomes from the virus. So we continue to encourage that if you're able to do that. So that's all I've got for today. Here's Carolyn and Harry, and look forward to seeing you soon. God bless.
So good afternoon. Reverend Harry Kennon and myself, Carolyn McGee, Spiritual Life Coordinator at First United Methodist Church, are here to talk about the new vision for the church. Love the whole city. Love the city whole, starting right here. And today we're going to be talking about the Lenten Prayers in the park. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, wow, it's been a while since I've been here, Carolyn. Last time I was here, I was sitting right over there listening to the trombones up on the porch. Harry, I think the last time I was in the park was last Saturday when I was here for a drum circle. And it was fabulous. Park was filled with people, and the drumming was pretty wonderful. Well, we're here today to introduce the Lenten Prayers in the park. And what we're going to ask people to do is to sign up for a day, or they can do more than one day if they choose, but we're going to have somebody in this park every day of the 40 days of Lent. One or more people every day. And they're going to be praying, they'll be doing some scripture reading, and so forth. And it starts on Ash Wednesday. When is that, by the way? Ash Wednesday. Let me see. February is a short month. Ash Wednesday is March 2nd.
Oh, and Harry, that's also Kevin White's birthday.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how long do you think it'll take us each time to be in the park? How long do you think people will be here?
You know, I think it's up to each individual person. I would think 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. And what time of day?
I would say any time of day that suits their schedule. Harry, what time would you come if you were to sign up?
I intend to sign up for the very first day, Ash Wednesday. I plan to be here, and I'm a morning person, so I'll be here in the morning.
All right. Will you be all by yourself?
Don't know yet. I may have other people with me.
I encourage everyone who signs up on the Sign Up Genius by going to nurture at cvillefirst.umc.org to sign up for their time, but then to let their friends or their family know when they're going to be here. Perhaps they could be here at noon or 11 or 1 and bring a bag lunch. They can pray. They can read the guided liturgy. They can listen to what's going on in the park, and then they can have fellowship. Let's show this city that this park is a wonderful place. Will you be reading your prayers out loud? Is it going to be silent? How are you going to do that?
I will spend a couple of moments just settling in, but then I will take the sheet that we're going to be handing out, giving everybody a sheet to go by that has prayers on it, and it has your particular day's scripture readings. And I will read through those scriptures for that day, and then I will spend time listening to the sounds.
I think it's all about comfort zone, what your comfort zone is when you're doing this. Oh, and speaking of comfort, we're going to provide 2 camp chairs and a sign to bring over here.
Carolyn, just to give people a idea of how it works, why don't you read us a little bit of one of the day's scripture readings?
Well, Harry, I'm just going to read part of this, and it comes from Psalm 27, and I'm just going to start with verse 11. Teach me your way, O Lord, and lead me on a level path because of my enemies. Do not give me up to the will of my adversaries, for false witnesses have risen against me, and they are breathing out violence. I believe that I shall see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord.
Fantastic. So, that's it.
That's it. We encourage everyone to go to the Sign Up Genius. Pick your time, you pick your day. You don't have to pick your time. That's up to you. Grab the 2 camp chairs from the church and the sign and meet in the park.